Hi guys, I realised literally just the other day that I haven't posted a video in, goodness me, months now, and thought I should do a little video for everybody and update you what's going on in my life. Something I've been thinking, just seeing how long it's been since I've updated, is the fact that I think more and more now I'm not feeling the need to immerse myself in things to do with eating disorders, that I don't feel the need to keep it as part of my identity, as to keep it as a topic of conversation, or to keep visiting websites to do with it, even though it's all recovery orientated, to actually distance myself from it on all levels, even on like a positive, helpful recovery level. And I think that's a really good thing, because I think for a long time, even though I was in an active recovery and trying really hard to get better, I kept, going on recovery sites and putting a lot of my effort and a lot of my time into things to do with anorexia. And although I was getting better and although I was trying it, I think it was me trying to keep it in my life, trying to keep it as a part of me, and I think I'm seeing more and more now that it doesn't need to be, that I've got other things in my life, and although I really want to help people who are struggling and I want to do what I can, I don't want it to be one of the big factors in my life anymore, because it's not me anymore. Well, it's becoming less and less part of me. I really like that. I think that's a really good thing. I just sort of invite you guys to sort of think about that, and to, if you are in recovery and you are doing well, to think, why am I watching these videos? What else do I need to learn? Do I really need to be doing this, or is it my way of trying to keep anorexia as part of my identity, or my eating disorder, still trying to keep it with me in some way? So yeah, that's just something to think about. The other thing I wanted to say was that I have literally just last week come back from Australia. Now, about probably 2 years ago, I was really struggling with my eating disorder, and I had something called agoraphobia. I don't know if people know what that is, but basically it's an anxiety disorder, a phobia, and I was scared of leaving my own home. I was too scared to go to school, I was too scared to go shopping, I was too scared to go for a walk. I was really, really terrified of leaving my house, of being unsafe in an environment where I couldn't sort of get away. And literally, going with my mum to feed the ducks around a park was really scary for me, and that was all I used to do. And yeah, last month I said goodbye to my mum, and I got on an aeroplane, and I flew around the world to Melbourne, Australia, and I spent 3.5 weeks there with my boyfriend, and I think it's really a huge marker of where I've got to, and what you can do in recovery, and it's really has shown me just how brilliant it is that I am better, because there was no way that I'd be able to do what I did without being better, without being well, because having the confidence to catch those flights and to do it all on my own, to be on my own, I wouldn't have had that, and that's only been something recent, and spending 3.5 weeks without my parents, I'm only 17, that was scary, and I had countless opportunities that I could have stopped eating, or I could have, cut down my intake when I was, a bit stressed or whatever, and I didn't, and I was responsible for, shopping and cooking and eating all for myself. I didn't have, mum looking over my shoulder, and I think it was a really good test to see that I can do it on my own. So I'm really, really pleased and proud of that. And Australia is an amazing place. Definitely, I'd love to go back, and I think I probably will. And yeah, there's a whole world out there. I think when you're struggling with your eating disorder, you're very caught up in yourself. You don't realise how much there is out there for you. Australia has been patiently waiting for me to visit it for these 17 years, and I finally have. It was a really great experience, and I know there's so much more of the world that I'd like to see, and yeah, that's really good to know. But yeah, something I said that my friend has really liked, basically. I said to her I pretty much had 3 weeks of pure joy. I haven't been this happy for this sort of extended period of time since I was about 12 years old. Because to be honest, the majority of my teenage life I've either been in an eating disorder or trying desperately to recover from said eating disorder. So now to be in this place where I can often just sort of just be, not have to stress about food and how I look, it's a really good place to be, and it allows me to be happy. It gives me some space to feel happy. And I really, really hope that people are getting there and that they can have that space to be happy. So yeah, wishing you guys a lovely day full of sunshine and happiness. That's really cheesy, but there you go. And I might make another video soon. But yeah, that's all.